JWOC marching is lifting up JWOC resilience by supporting our broad Jewish women of color community in building agency, power, and sharing voter readiness resources for the current election cycle.
We joined the Women's March and national feminist groups across the country, lifting up women's empowerment and voting as a call to action for our community.
Jewish women of color are a powerful, diverse, and intersectional movement community.
JWOC Marching invites Jewish women of color to share our stories and engage in discourse about this most important and highly charged election.
Across our diversity, we're likely feeling a swirl of emotions: fear and hope, engagement and frustration, fired up and fed up, outraged and galvanized.
Whatever you are bringing to the table, we invite you to name your needs and engage your power in a supportive and loving environment.
As JWOC, we're here to listen, to share, and to solidify our commitment to exercising our right to vote. This is a right that has been secured by the sacrifices of our elders and the ancestors who came before us. In 2020, as a JWOC, I will be voting because our democracy, our lives, our future depends on us.
As a JWOC, I'll be voting in the 2020 election because my very existence and quality of life depends on the outcome.
As a JWOC, I'm voting in the 2020 elections because my mind, my body, and my soul are at risk. As an immigrant, I know it's important now more than ever that we're heard and we're counted.
As a JWOC, I will be voting in the 2020 election because I know that if every person of color votes, we can change our future, and I want to be part of that change.
As a Jewish woman of color, I will be voting in the 2020 election because I know that my liberation is bound up with that of all marginalized peoples, and because every time I vote, I am engaging in an act of resistance that honors my ancestors and the legacy that they left me.
As a Jewish woman of color, I will be voting in the 2020 election because my life and the well-being of my community and my children and the well-being of so many communities that I care about and love depend on it.
As a JWOC, I will be voting in the 2020 election because while I don't feel that we will get our liberation and our freedom in the courts or in the presidency or in the White House or the Senate, I do believe in playing my part to help to take our country back. I'm also voting in the 2020 election because 7 generations from now, I hope that our children and our descendants are not fighting the same exact battles that we are.